What's up guys, my name is Nine. I'm going to teach you today how to actually make money with Shopify using only AI. Alright, so for this tutorial, all you're going to need is ChatGPT, Canva, and Pinterest. So what we're first going to do is going to go on Pinterest, and then depending on whatever niche you're in, we'll just take an example and we'll say you're in the beauty niche. You can even here already find beauty. So just check it out and you can see there are a lot of images here that are already being used. We'll just use this one as an example. You'll see the image, I'll zoom out a bit, and then I will just take a screenshot of this, go like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, but what you do is you take the screenshot, you go to ChatGPT, and then you just upload it. And then you just add a text and you do something like, can you make some variations of this image? Now, just give it a couple of seconds and you'll have a perfect image to actually advertise on. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna download this image. Maybe you can even edit it. You can make like 5, 6, 7 of these. Download it, go to Canva or even your preferred app. You can also do this inside of TikTok or inside of Instagram. But what you're gonna do is create a design. It can be actually anything. Just use the Instagram post. Now you're gonna upload this image. We'll just go like this, drag it onto here. Actually, and then in this case, we would take the text. The reason why I say you should use TikTok or Instagram is because you should use the native text, so the native font, so it looks like a natural post, so it doesn't look really like an ad. But what we can do is we can just add a heading. It should look good. I don't know what Instagram's text is, but we'll just use something very normal, something like this maybe, and then you do something like how I got good skin. For example, if you're doing a skincare brand, you can do this with any sort of brand. It doesn't matter what niche you're in, but then you do like how I got good skin. Maybe change the fonts, animate it. I'll make it look good in a second. So this doesn't look perfect, but this is going to be the first slide. This is pretty much just to catch the user so that they see your ad, and then actually the selling point is what happens in the second and third slide. So you just add a page, and then your next page is just going to be your product, and it could be something like, I use this specific serum or cleanser or whatever as an example to remove my skin, and then the third slide will be something like over 5,000 users have used this and shown success, and then maybe the fourth slide is, and currently we're running a discount 30% off if you buy now. Or like a bundle discount, you say if you buy 2 serums, you'll get 1 extra for free, something like that. You can be creative with your bundling, but the most important part is obviously the hook. Like even in any video, the first thing is like you need to have the perfect 3 seconds so that the people actually stop, watch the video, and then you can sell them actually something. So we can use this, and it's perfect because you can use AI and find literally anything on Pinterest. You just put it into AI and then you change the image. So it's a completely brand new image. And what we've done is, I'll show you in the ad account. This is an example of how we actually use this. So as you can see, we have 51 ad sets, and I won't show you the creative, but in every ad set, we have another 3. So we're running around 150 carousels. I've really scaled with carousels or slideshows, whatever you want to call them, just because these are really easy to create. So what you want to do is, instead of like actually taking all your time to focus on like UGC or some bullshit like that, actually take your time and put in as little effort as possible to get the maximum return. And in this case, the effort, you've seen it just now. It took like 5 seconds to create this. Literally just go on Pinterest, take an image, screenshot it, put it in here, add a text on top of it, and then you have a perfect ad. Now, if you actually do this on scale, you'll see that a lot of these will have really good results, and a lot of these will also have terrible results. So what you do is you just turn off whatever doesn't work and you just continue scaling what works. For us, out of 51 ads, about maybe 10 were profitable. So we ended up turning off 40, but we could really scale to 10, so it didn't really matter. We took a small loss on the other 40, but that's only a very, very little loss because I initially just watch it and then turn it off as soon as I don't see good results. Same thing on TikTok. So for this, we spent around 25,000, 24,000 euros. And here are 55 ad groups. We've done the exact same thing. Some have great CPCs, some have terrible CPCs. It's pretty different. So you can see cost per conversion varying from like 8 euros all the way up to maybe like 15 euros. Also very good. Like here, 100 conversions at 5 euros CPA. It's absolutely insane how you can scale with this method. And guys, this is truly the best method because instead of taking videos, like for a video that takes 4 to 5 minutes to make, you literally just do this, copy and paste it, put it into your ad account, and then just run it. It's so simple. And this is another reason why I always say you should maximize your effort into being lazy. Like, being lazy, if you can actually utilize it to your advantage, it can be really useful. Because like, I wanted a lot of images, I wanted a lot of creatives, but I didn't want to pay UGC videos. I didn't want to pay agencies to take like 100 euros per video. So I found this way. And then what I did was essentially I got an employee, and I told my employee to just create these slideshows all day long. So she was working, I think, like 3 to 4 hours a day, and she was only creating slideshows. And then I just uploaded everything, and then I just ran it. So I didn't really even have to do anything. All I had to do was like do the settings in the ad account, but I pretty much just only run broad. So all you do is just upload it and done. And even that could be outsourced to someone else, but I don't really trust anyone with my ad account. That's why I did it myself. Now there's one account called Kante, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, that does this pretty well. They have a lot of video ads now, but they used to do stuff like this, which I've seen this ad like a million times. And this similar ad you can sort of make with AI slideshows. So what you do is you find a really nice background, and then you pretty much just slap your product on top of it. This right here is probably the best example of their page so far. So what I would do is I would go take this image, go to Canva, cut this out. I'm not going to actually do it for you, but you get the idea. Cut this out and then change the background. So this looks like more of like a on the beach aesthetic. Do the same thing. Just go to Pinterest, type in sunset or type in beach, and then you'll find a couple of backgrounds, and you can use it and pretty much put your hand on top of it, put your product on top of it, and make it look really nice. Just like put the saturation down a bit so your product is more highlighted, and it's the perfect ad. Now, people don't really want to get sold on the actual product. They mostly like to get sold on the feeling of the product. So if you're selling them like the sunset, the vibe and everything, it's going to convert way better than if you just show the product. Same thing with this chick. If you actually show them a person that has perfectly good skin, they're going to convert better than if you like tell them all the facts about the product, what's inside of it and stuff, you know? So people get sold on feelings, not really on statistics. And so the way we were able to spend 13,000 plus another, I think it was 24,000, so a total of 37,000 euros on only these slideshow AI ads is just because we mass produced them. The key in this is to actually make a lot of variations. So what I've seen is I've made images that look absolutely the same. Like, in my eyes, I couldn't really tell the difference. The only difference was the background. So one background was a bit more greenish, the other background was a bit more red, the other one a bit more purple, and then for some reason purple converted better. So you have to figure that out. But if you're only testing like 3 ads, you can't really figure that out. You have to know for yourself what works. And then you can see on scale what works, because if you only spend like maybe 1,000 to 2,000 euros on this, it could also be that it's just luck. If you spend a couple thousand, like maybe 10,000 or more, then you'll see what actually works. Maybe you'll see that for your specific target niche, everything that's like more greenish works better than everything that's more like reddish. It makes no sense, but you kind of have to figure it out for yourself. So yeah, in conclusion, all you need is ChatGPT to make your images. You can actually use any other image creator, but for me, ChatGPT works pretty well. There are probably better ones, but I just haven't really figured it out. So ChatGPT, forgot the monthly subscription was maybe like 30, 40 euros. Then Canva, you can use it for free. You don't even need Canva. You can do it on the TikTok app or on the Instagram app. And then Pinterest also for free. So essentially, you pay like 30 euros and you can get unlimited ads. All you need is like the understanding of how to make one. And then you can pretty much outsource this anywhere. You can go to Fiverr and just find people to do this for you. It's really, really easy. If you have any questions about this, feel free to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. I'm going to be making more videos of these, so comment anything you want and I'll make a video about it. Since I'm starting new, I'd appreciate a follow.